Hey there everyone, I am Ruktim Midda. So in this video I want to show how we can set up Hadoop HDFS and mapped reduced cluster on AWS EC2 instances using Ansible automation. So for the past few days me and my friend Akansha Singh was working on this practical, and today let me show you how far we reached. So this is my AWS management console. Let me show you on EC2 instances. There you can see no instances is running. If I go to my security groups, you will see there are two security groups, and if I go to my AWS key pair, here you can see Hadoop underscore instance. So this key I will use to launch the instances. Next, if I go to my Visual Studio Code, here you can see under roles there are total 6 roles. So this EC2 role will configure the EC2 instances, and then this 5 role will configure them with Hadoop multi-node cluster. And here I have this crate.yml containing my AWS access key and secret key. This is protected using Ansible Vault, and this is my AWS key pair. So this is my setup.yml. So let me run it quickly. So I will type Ansible -playbook setup.yml --ask vault pass. So as soon as I will run this, it will ask to provide the password for this crate.yml. Let me provide the password, and then this total 6 roles and this total playbook will take around 7 to 8 minutes, because it will launch total 9 instances on AWS. And architecture, once these instances launch, I will discuss the architecture. So let's wait for some time. Alright, so as we can see here, first it launched 1 name node and 3 data nodes. So this is my these 4 are my HDFS cluster, and here it launched 1 job tracker with 3 task tracker. So this is my mapped reduced cluster, and this is my client system. And then it created dynamically the host group, because I am using EC2 instances, so I need to create the host group dynamically. And then it's running Hadoop master role. So here you can see one role called Hadoop underscore master. So it's running this role. So what this role will do, first it will download the Java software and Hadoop software from the internet with the specific version. As you can see, it downloaded the Java software and Hadoop software. Now based on what speed we are getting from those links that I used here to download these softwares, so it might take 1 minute, 2 minutes, so that depends here. Then it installed the packages. After that it's configuring the cluster. Here you can see configure core site file, then HDFS file, then it creating directory. So this thing will vary from node to node with their own customization. But the important thing here is that as we are using Ansible, so we don't need to go manually to all the data nodes, like 3 data node, and configure them one by one, because we are using role, so we can configure all the 3 nodes in just one go. Let's wait for some time, because I already told you it will take around 7 to 8 minutes. Alright, so as we can see here, it at first run master role on 1 node, then it run the slave role, means HDFS data node, in 3 system. Then it ran job tracker role on 1 system, then it ran task tracker role on another 3 systems, and finally it's running client role on 1 system. In the meantime, let me go to my AWS console and show you. So if I refresh here, you will see total 9 instances running. Now if I go to the name node, first HDFS master node. So let me connect on root account. If I run Hadoop DFS admin -report, you will see there are 3 data nodes connected, and total they are contributing 23.96 GB capacity. And let me go to job tracker. Let me connect, go to root account. Next, if I run Hadoop job -list -active trackers, Then you can see here we have total 3 trackers available. And lastly, I will go to my client system. Here I will connect, and here again let me go to root account, and here if I run JPS, you will see no process is running, means it's my client system. And again I will run Hadoop DFS admin -report. So you will see it's successfully connecting to my cluster. And let me run Hadoop job list active trackers. You will see there are 3 trackers. And just to see if it's working, Hadoop fs-ls/. As we know, when we create job tracker, it by default create one /temp folder. So this was the total practical, and there are lots of instances currently running, actually 9 instances running. You can get all the codes and role. So for that, go to my GitHub profile. My username is Roktim00, and go to repositories, and here you will find one Hadoop HDFS MR multi-node cluster AWS Ansible. So this repository, go here. Here you can see Hadoop _WS. So this is the exactly same workspace. Here I have Hadoop _WS, and in this I just deleted 2 things, that is my CRUD file and another is my Hadoop _instance.pem file. So just create these 2 files, and if you create another PEM file, then just in this Ansible CFG file change this name. And one more small thing, without that it will fail, that is on vars. Here go to EC2 role, go to vars, and here you can see there is one subnet name. So change it with your own subnet name, because each account has their own subnet IDs. So just change it here, and that's all. Then after that, just deploy and it will work very smoothly. So that's all. Thank you everyone. And you can see there are lots of changes it done Ansible, and normally in industry we never do these things manually like I did here. We always use Ansible tower on top of these roles. So thank you everyone.